Well, Pennsylvania Senator Dave McCormick joins me now. Senator, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
How is the GOP hoping to lower costs in health care? Because clearly Obamacare is not working. It has not lowered the costs. Even Democrats have to admit that. Are we just going to have these endless bailouts of Obamacare, or do you folks in the Republican Party have a clear plan to get out of it?
Well, you're right, David. Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, has been a disaster. 15 years, prices have gone up dramatically. We are 3 times more expensive per person than any major developed economy in the world. Access, the second go of Obamacare is not what it needs to be. 25 million Americans don't have health care. And finally, the quality is very mixed. We have a morbidity rate that's very low. People die much earlier than in other developed countries. So we need to reform Obamacare. There's no doubt about it. And we need to do that in a way that gives greater transparency, more competition, and puts decision rights back on consumers. That's what's going to drive the reform. We got a near-term problem, which is these subsidies that were put in place during COVID are ending at the end of this year. And my opinion on that is we need to reform those pretty dramatically, shorten what is being proposed by the Democrats, and give us the room to find alternatives. My big worry is working families. Right now, the income caps allow people that are making $500,000 to continue to get those subsidies, but there is a real issue with working families that are going to suffer if those premiums go up. So we got to reform this dramatically. There's lots of good ideas on the Republican side, and we'll have to sort through those in the coming weeks.
We mentioned that you have an op-ed about school choice. I'm wondering, all the focus of the media right now is on affordability because the media is hoping to chop down Trump wherever they get the chance. But there is still a lot of concern among American families that their kids are not being taught well, certainly not getting the education they need, if not even worse than that when it comes to propagandize school choice. To give parents the right to choose which school their kids go to is something that only the rich have now. How do you broaden that to include most of America?
Well, our school system is failing our kids miserably. Their math skills, their reading skills are in dramatic decline. I'm a public school kid. My mom and dad were public school teachers, but our public schools are failing us. In the Big Beautiful Bill, there's the Education Choice for Children's Act, a bill I co-sponsored. The president signed that into law. That allows for $1,700 of tax subsidies, tax exemptions for people when they file their income tax. And that money goes directly to school choice, tutors, to school choice options. I visited a spectacular school yesterday in Philadelphia, which is the huge beneficiary of school choice. And this federal program is going to create up to $1 billion of new funding for school choice in Pennsylvania. As you said, we have school choice today. It's just for rich people. This would allow people that are living paycheck to paycheck to send their kids to better schools. It mostly affects people of color, people that are most economically disadvantaged. This is a way to give opportunity and the American dream to everybody.
And finally, as we look to the president's trip to Pennsylvania, when you heard that interview that the president had where he said the economy he'd given A+++, do most Pennsylvanians agree with the president on that, or what do they want to see change in the economy if they're not happy with it?
Well, I think the starting point is we're digging out of a huge hole that we're in as a result of the Biden administration, 22% compounded inflation. And what the president's saying is we've done a remarkable amount over the last 12 months. The economy is better. Real wages are up by 4%. Inflation is down. It's about half of what it was on average during the Biden administration. But there's a lot more work to do. Working families that are living paycheck to paycheck, they're still feeling crunched by health care, by energy cost. So we need to keep on the president's agenda. And we got a lot of wind at our back with deregulation, with the tax cuts that go into place as the Big Beautiful Bill goes into effect in 2026. We've got energy dominance. All of these are going to make it much better for consumers, much better for workers in Pennsylvania. So I think he's going to take stock of where we are, but I think he's going to lay out the vision of where we're headed and how the policies already are going to have huge benefit for Pennsylvanians.
Very quickly, we got to run, but are you worried? Are you concerned that the Republicans might lose their majority in the House or the Senate or both?
Hey, there's only two ways to run. It's unopposed or paranoid. Absolutely, I'm concerned. We got to run and say our message, get the support out, get our voters out. We got great candidates, and if we do that, we're going to win.
Senator Dave McCormick, thank you for being here, and thank you for your service. You've got a tremendous service record in the military. We appreciate what you've done there. Appreciate you being here.